We need to go search the library. Yes, why not? Oh. Climbing up some overly creaky steps, we arrive at the school library. It was a snug little room, but filled with a large variety of books. There were history books, dictionaries, even somewhat dated manga and novels. Are there books on Ayakashi? Allow me to answer as the library assistant. There are also books in that small storeroom over there, you see? And I believe we'll have better luck. Oh, it's been locked. Going back to the first floor to borrow the key from the staff room will be troublesome. Mino can open it. Cause it's locked. If you need physical labor, it's my time to sign. No, hold on. We can't force it open. We can't force it open. If we break the door, we'll be in trouble for sure. Then, how about lockpicking? Ah, such a thrilling notion. I cannot perform it myself, however. I bet Rokuro could, right? Hey now, what kind of life leads somebody to learn lockpicking? No, I can't do it. Eh? You've totally got the personality of someone who could. Considering the full extent of my life, not just what I'm like. I can do it, I think. Oh, really? That's a surprising skill. Surprising is an understatement. I couldn't have imagined it for a millisecond. Haha, I was on a show once where the director was looking for realism. He had me practice over and over until I could just do it. It was a while ago though, so I can't be certain. Lockpicking, that needs a wire. Mino has one on her treasure collection. Whoa, amazing. Is that an extra dimensional pocket? Treasure? You're sure it's not garbage? You probably shouldn't say that within earshot of Mino. Well then, oh, hold on. Mr. Yoinara, will picking the lock get us in trouble? Probably. It's fine in my book. Ah, that's good. Well then, I'll give it a shot. With that, Naki turned to the storeroom door and began to work. Just as I found myself thinking, what middle schooler can pick a lock, there was a small echoing click. And with a twist of the knob, the door opened with a slightly unpleasant cracking sound. A few of the students watching raised their voice in admiration. Whoa, it really opened. Is there even a point in security measure? In this case, I believe Sir Naki's skills should be applauded. I don't think it's very commendable skill. Well then now, we can scrap together some books. Please give me a moment. Entering the storeroom with a forceful shout, Sesena started pulling books off the shelves at a rapid pace. I'll hold some books too. I'm a library assistant myself, but the duties always fall to her since I'm not around. Let Zero help too, he's super strong. Leave it to me. Sorokuro, won't you assist? Well, you gotta give the right job to the right guy, yeah? I'll go ahead and check these books for info on Ayakashi. I'm their first victim after all. That's more efficient, right? Quite convincing excuse coming from you, Sorokuro. Thanks for the compliment, Sesena-chan. I'm not really one for reading. I guess I'll help carry. If Iya carry, Mina will carry too. If that's what you girls are doing, I'll handle searching, I guess. Maybe I'll search as well, then that's more my style. The student went diving dividing up duties. Ultimately, the book carrying group and the material searching group were exactly even size. So, how should we look this up? For now, we'll make our judgment based on Rokuru's cause of death and predicament. You might not want to remember it, but if you could give a little more detail. I went home without making any stops like usual, and sat home like usual too. At least I'm pretty sure I did. And then suddenly, someone standing in front of me. Next thing I know, I'm in the 2-1 classroom, and even though I changed clothes at home, I was wearing my uniform. Before I could grasp the situation, someone gouged me hard enough to make entrails fly. Yeah, basically instant death. You are really something, kid. Mr. Renner, I gotta use the bathroom. Go ahead. Okay, ugh. I just thought of like a rocket before I could even finish speaking. Well, sure, to call that an extreme description is an understatement. How are you even able to recall what happened so clearly? Well, it was a mystery to me too. What happens to people when they die? But then I experienced it. First, my soul left my body. I was looking at me. A near-death experience, or something like it, I suppose. It's not near-death if he actually passed away too. Glad that was a dream, but all the stuff I sensed wasn't very dreamy. It didn't hurt. Maybe since they went so hard, all my senses died before I could even understand the pain. My ears were ringing the whole time. I couldn't understand anything, except that, oh, I'm dying. Do you not recall who did you in? I remember, but I can't say it here. Oh? Why so unwilling? There's a sequence to things, Yui-chan. Now is not the time. It's amazing you can remember that much. I'm like, what was I just dreaming about all the time myself. So anyway, that Ayakashi, its attempt to kill me failed, obviously. Cause they messed with the omniscient, omnipotent, and sacred Rokuro-chan. What an exaggerated scale. That's the part where you're supposed to laugh, Yuki-chan. We're talking about serious things here. If we keep talking serious stuff, won't everyone end up like Haito-chan? So then, in what way will this guide us to our Ayakashi? To surmise from what we just heard, we have capable of kidnapping people and capable of tearing up bodies. So we only search for an Ayakashi that possesses these two qualities? No, I want you to be thinking of them sparingly. Very rarely, there are Ayakashi that have incredible power, but in practice, overly powerful abilities tend to destroy their fragile bodies. A freshly dead amateur Ayakashi will be blown to smithereens. Calling an Ayakashi an amateur is strange in a lot of ways. The smart ones are apparently able to conceal themselves in our world without anyone noticing their unmattering body. However, most are noticed by the people around them, and they come talk to us. So it's possible not much time has passed since they died. Actually, why would dying and being revived give them mysterious power anyway? I heard that the heightened power of the soul caused by their attachment to life does something or another. That isn't exactly a point that you should be so vague on, is it? But if that's the case, that means there are two, at least. It's also rare for Ayakashi to cooperate. but it's not unheard of. Could there be others, I wonder? Personally, I'm curious about the reversal of time, but at the current stage, who knows if it was actually reversed or what? Since there's a possibility it was a prophetic dream or the like. I cannot believe that was a dream. Kashima pounded the desk and sought to interrupt everything we were saying. Whoa! What is shouting for all of a sudden? If I find it much harder to accept that what I felt then was just a fiction. My happiness at being invited out after school the day before, and how I looked after Yuki when she collapsed. The weight of Yuki's head on my leg, and my talk of why did Rokuro have to die. The way you always treat me, you sure you didn't think serves him right? Of course not. Sure, Rokuro not a good person, but he's not a bad person either. Oh? I heard a loud voice over here. Whoa, what's wrong, Kashima-chan? Did Rokuro finally make you cry? Rokuro, you're no good. No. It wasn't me, okay? Kashima, you've been quietly enduring this the whole time. You did seem to have taken this incident the hardest out of everyone. I see. When you asked about it this morning, I said probably just a dream and laughed it off. I'm sorry. Besides just Rokuro, I can't imagine there are any bad people in this class. You don't know? Looking at everyone here, as the class president, I can't think of anything else. You're right, it's unbelievable that there be villain among us. It's totally fine to have the ideals, but in the end, you're just hoping, right? Hold on, you didn't have to press it like that. Then will you be okay with it if you die tomorrow, Iya-chan? You saw how I kick it. I didn't die cause I wanted to die. Somebody did the deed. Feel free to go into a little more details. Until nobody can help but believe there's a killer among us. Rokuro, give it a break. Oh! Rokuro! Oh! His body went numb from his result, the likes of which I'd never heard before. Why? Zero approached Rokuro, then lift him up, a little roughly with one hand. I'll borrow this, and I'll apologize in your place, Kashima. Yeah, sorry. Why are you apologizing, Zero? Yeah, it's Rokuro was saying all that mean junk. He just don't know how to use his word very well. Forgive him. You realize you're still agreeing with me that it's wishful thinking, right? You're some idiot yourself, Zero. Kashima-chan, Iya-chan, you don't put much hope in other people. I think you'll live more comfortably that way. Ow! The real life Jinro start. Still holding with him one hand, Zero firmly hit Rokuro in the back with the other, and just like that, they vanished among the bookshelf. Wow, I never heard Zero shout like that. Kashima-chan, you okay? Yes, sorry, thanks. I must admit, Rokuro's excuse had a bit of logic to it. For when humans interact with others, they had that which is inconvenient to them. More importantly, we must quickly find our bearing regarding the Ayakashi. For our time is limited, isn't it, Mr. Yoinara? But teacher, is it okay to leave those two alone? Zero had a real stern look. It was kind of scary. Indeed, I am curious about those two considering how Zero was acting. However, how Kashima and Iya feel after all that is also concerned. Like Tina says, if someone's going to die again tomorrow, we need to be quick in searching these materials. Oh no! I want to save!